Metro Ralph. Wake up, Ralph. It's Sinistar. Come to the garage, Ralph. I have something for you.
Leave me alone.
I'm Sinistar. Come on, Ralph. Stop being a wimp, Ralph. Come to the garage.
Okay.
Hurry the hell up, Ralph. Your subscribers hate long intros, Ralph. I've seen the analytics. Now get to the garage.
Before we get started, let's cover a little of the history. Sinistar was developed and manufactured by Williams Electronics in 1983. The game is known for being incredibly difficult, and while in modern times we might not consider it scary or terrifying, in 1983, voice speech in games was still relatively new. So you can imagine the reaction of someone in the arcade back in the day when they heard "Beware, I live" as Sinistar came to life. The game came in two variants, a sit-down cockpit that featured stereo sound and a stand-up version. The controls are unique as it features an optical 49-way joystick for variable speed control as you fly through space at breakneck speeds. Something that fascinates me is the hardware it takes to run games like this. Sinistar took a CPU board, a ROM board, an interface board, a sound board, and a speech board. But remember, this was 1983.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this pickup. I couldn't be more excited for this one. Actually, Steve Potosano, also known as Pitbull, was the one that got me sort of hooked up with the guy selling this. And this is one of those like once in a lifetime things. I reached out to Todd Tuckey and he said he thought only 200 of these were actually made or about that. So to have one of these is really cool and really special. And the only other place I've ever seen one, actually two other places, is Captain's Auctions and over at Galloping Ghost. I played the one there. Now this one had some issues when I got it. It wasn't playing. I did test out the original hardware and it does work, but I actually put a J-Rock FPGA in this one. Everything's pretty much working. There's a couple little issues here and there, but some of the things that make this unique is it's got 4 speakers in it. So it's got 2 front speakers and 2 rear speakers. So when Sinistar says, "Beware, I live," it's like, pretty cool, man. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like we're a Dolby surround sound or anything like that, but it is still pretty cool. Is Dolby even a thing anymore? Anyway, it's pretty cool. Now, the funny thing is to access it, you pop the hood. So it's kind of like a car when you work on it, you pop the hood and the PCBs underneath that. And then you move sort of this one shelf out of the way and you can work on the system, both the front and the back. This one, actually, someone replaced the power supply with a switching power supply, so it's been modernized. But there's some significant water damage on the cabinet. And this isn't something I'm just gonna go and do a project on right away. It's something that I'll probably have as a long-term project. But for right now, I'm just gonna enjoy it. The controller, the stick, the 49-way joystick actually there's a spider grommet, I think that's what you call it, but it's sort of a centering grommet. It's a rubber grommet so that when you're moving the joystick, it has some resistance to it, and then the optical sensors sort of move in and out. The grommet's broken on this one, so I have one on order. I'll have a link in the description just in case you have a Sinistar and you're looking for one too. They break pretty often just because they're, you know, really old now, but they're made of rubber, so they get brittle and they just break apart. You can play it without it. This one doesn't have it, but you're not going to get that resistance so that when you're trying to go full throttle in either direction, it's going to be kind of difficult. You can convert the joystick to an 8-way joystick, but it kind of ruins the fun of it because it really does have speed control based on pressure, which is really cool. So how far I move in one direction, I'm gonna go faster in that direction. Anyways, I'm just beyond the moon excited about this. I gotta kind of wrap this video up here, so we'll have way more details on this in the coming weeks and months, but I'm about to get ready to go to Southern Fried Gaming Expo, so if you're in Atlanta area and you want to come hang out, definitely do that. We can play some games, we can watch some wrestling. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. I'm gonna have a panel on Saturday night with a couple of other YouTubers, as well as another panel. I'm not sure all the details on that one yet, but come hang out, come have some fun. We'll play some games, it'll be awesome. Let me know what you thought about this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, put your comments in the section. Put your comments in the section. Put your comments down below. Man, it is 100, can you believe it? It's 120 degrees right now. And in my garage, it's about 140-ish. So yeah, the mind isn't quite working right. But yeah, if you like content like this, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you next time. We will see you on the next one.